Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-4. The San Francisco Giants combined for 4 total home runs as they got a road win against Arizona 11-9. Trevor Story added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 6-4. The Rays
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Lance Lynn gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Number 60 makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 60.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Eric Harris, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline. Jerko has it, and a rather easy first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Lynn's ready. First pitch on its way. Jock Peterson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive play.
Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Yasiel Puig is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Lynn comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dexter Fowler is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Jock Peterson will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman
Justin Turner will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lynn steps into his windup. The 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay out.
Corey Seager will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Adrian Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Trying to hold the lead. Into the seats, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Too high. Ball 3. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Lance Lynn gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, number 3.
Jed Jerko will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of 2 evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Ball inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Number 60 will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Piscotty. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Into the box, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Adrian now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th. Johnny Peralta is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Colton Wong will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Alex Wood.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. Wood's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Jose Martinez has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Lifted in the air to right field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Broxton will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Eric Fryer is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Yasiel Puig gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up and reined in, 1 away.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Broxton sets, coming at him with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3. Diaz comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Number 36.
This is all about execution here, man. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. 1 out. Stephen Piscotty has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with one away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Jed Jerko will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
He knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Franklin Gutierrez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. Hit to short. Diaz comes up with it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, number 60.
Number 60 stands in. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Broxton's ready. 0-1 on its way. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jock Peterson. Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
And here's where your catcher can get you a big out just by the strength of his arm. Nothing too exceptional here. He just lines his feet up properly and puts a good throw right on the bag. Just the way you like it.
And now we'll pick this one back up in the top of inning number 11. Corey Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looked like a slider that time from Broxton at strike one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fowler moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Boy, we always talk about hit speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Yasiel Puig comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And he doesn't look like the same reliever here in his third inning of work. Looking a little worse for wear out there.
Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second.
The catcher, number 9.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ballgame. And man, is he fired up.
Yasmani Grandal is standing now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game.
Now running at
make
third
up
base,
for it with a big hit right here.
Kike Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
And that's going to give him a little extra cushion. 2 more runs are in to score on the double, and now they're saying no more extra innings. We want to put this thing to bed right here, right now, and that may be the at-bat that does it.
Logan Forsythe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter, number 46.
Clayton Kershaw will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Kershaw.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Rosenthal comes set. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Sherko gets dirty. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. One last shot. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Clayton Kershaw will come in and pitch now.
Kike Hernandez.
Greg Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center.
Dexter Fowler digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chris Hatcher will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Diaz struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget.